Hello, everyone. We are live. Thank you very much for being here today. Really a pleasure to have you for these new members presentations. It will be part one, and in the following days, you will have part two of this presentation. We are very happy to have everyone here speaking about their projects, and we will have they will be able to introduce who they are and what they do. But just before that, and just to let the stage to our speakers, I just would like to take a few minutes to be able to introduce to you the BGA. So the BGA is Blockchain Game Alliance, an organization committed to promoting blockchain within the game industry. And our goal is really to spread awareness about blockchain technology, encourage adoption by highlighting the potential to foster new ways to create, to publish, to play, and of course to build strong communities around games. So we are really advocating diversity and more inclusivity of women in the industry, of course, as well. And the BGA also provides an open forum for individuals and companies to share knowledge, collaborate, create common standards, establish best practices, and network. So the pillar and the different core activities we have, obviously the first one is networking. We want to make sure that every members are able to connect with each other, to be able to chat and have conversations depending on the needs and expectation they have. And we do research and reporting as well. We represent blockchain game companies, and we advocate for blockchain in the game industry. So you see that we have some sponsors, and we would like to thank them to be able to, to make it possible for us to promote blockchain within the game industry. And as you can see, we have quite some sponsors. And actually, today's we have Adikteev with Emilien, so we'll be able to introduce him. So thank you very much for all of our sponsors. And thank obviously our members. We have quite a lot of members today. We're very happy to have more than 400 members belonging to the BGA. So thank you very much for being a part of this journey. We also host events with free speaking opportunities like this one. It's live content events. So depending on the topics we want to address, workshops on specific thematics, new members presentation like today, and demo day where we allow and we let the stage to some games companies to be able to share the updates of their blockchain games. And obviously live event, also physical events. We were very happy, and I know that some of the different speakers were able to join last week in London to our BGA dinner. It was really fun to have you there. So thank you very much for that. So today, really happy to have on board our speakers, and I will let the stage to David. Welcome, David, to the BGA, and you can start introducing Wax.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's awesome. I just wanted to let you know I am David Kim. I am the head of business development and marketing for Wax, as well as the head of publishing for Wax Studios Games. For those of you who are not familiar, Wax is a layer one mainnet blockchain. So we are not a layer two on Ethereum. We are an actual separate layer one. And our chain was originally designed primarily for trading NFTs and digital goods rather than DeFi. And because of that, our chain has some unique features. So first of all, we are the largest dApp ecosystem of any blockchain. We have over 30,000 dApps on our chain. And we have a really interesting design with regard to our NFT and marketplace contract standard. So what's unique about our blockchain and the way the markets work is that when somebody lists something on one marketplace on our chain, it actually appears on all other marketplaces unless the marketplace operator chooses to filter it out. That means that essentially the Wax blockchain acts as one large marketplace, even though it's decentralized, and there are about a dozen or so currently third-party operated marketplaces on the blockchain. We are also the most eco-friendly blockchain. We are 125,000 times more energy efficient than Ethereum. Basically, our blockchain consumes no more energy to process transactions than regular e-commerce or game servers. We were also the first certified carbon neutral blockchain. And what's really impressive about that isn't that we're carbon neutral, because anybody can be carbon neutral if you buy enough offsets. It's that we only produce about 110 tons of carbon a year. And to put that into perspective, that's about the same amount of carbon as 5 individual Americans, or about a household and a half. And we're currently offsetting 210 tons of carbon, so we're actually carbon negative. So the advantages of Wax blockchain. Our energy efficiency, combined with our higher transaction volume capacity, Wax has achieved over 8,000 transactions per second in real-world operation, results in us being able to have a really unique low-cost fee structure. We have no gas fees on every transactions. We have no transaction fees for NFT gifting, which is kind of the most transactions that a game will do. Our only fee is 2% on sales transactions to the seller, regardless of how low the price is. That means that people on our blockchain can sell anything for any price and still be, positive on the trade, which is great for things like microtransactions. We also have a counterfeit resistance system called the Wax Verified Collection. It's kind of similar to Twitter verified users. You have to submit material, confirming that you are the owner of the IP or have authorization to use the IP, as well as information about your project and your team to confirm that it is a legitimate project that can deliver on what it's promising. Once you've been verified and vetted by a third party, your collection will have a little green check mark next to it. And the beauty of this is that every NFT minted in that collection will have that check mark, and that check mark is visible across our chain on every marketplace and in your own wallet, so that you can always go to marketplace, look for an NFT, see it as a green check mark, and be confident that it's authentic. If it doesn't have the check mark, then you should probably beware, because it is probably counterfeit. Finally, we are a fully transparent and decentralized blockchain. So unlike a proprietary blockchain like Flow or proof of authority blockchains, our entire chain is visible to everyone. It's completely permissionless, and anyone can participate in its operation by buying and staking Wax tokens, which then gives you voting rights on who the block producers will be. The Wax Foundation and Wax Studios is not a block producer on our chain. All the block producers are independent third parties. We are the most utilized blockchain in the world. We have about 18 to 20 million daily transactions, which is 10 times more than any other blockchain. We also, many days, do more transactions than all other blockchains combined. We have over 500,000 daily users, which is four times more than Ethereum. And we are the top chain for games. 75% of all game-related transactions across all blockchains every day are on Wax. Another thing that we are really focused on is user experience, particularly for non-crypto natives. So we introduced what's called the Wax Cloud Wallet, which is one of the most utilized blockchain wallets in the world. We have over 12 million user accounts. And what makes this wallet unique is that it is a non-custodial wallet where the user does not have to deal with keys. We kind of hide all that stuff. So basically, people can create an account using either just email and creating a password, or social logins. And we currently support about 10 social logins, including very gamer-centric ones such as Twitch and Discord and even Steam. And then once you log in, the entire user face is very simple. It's all point and click. We don't ever require anybody to have to deal directly with their blockchain keys. As I mentioned, again, the number one blockchain for games. So we had the first game with over 100,000 daily players, which was Alien Worlds. Splinterlands, which is currently the game with the most daily players, does all their commercial transactions on our blockchains, which means our blockchain is where they sell all their NFTs. And Farmers World is our number one sales volume game on Wax, and they've done over 200 million NFT sales volume over about 6 months. 90% of the collection of the top 100 NFT collections on Wax are games. So basically, everybody on our chain, what they want to do, what they are doing, is playing games. Also, just it's not directly game related, but just so you understand kind of the confidence that there is in our chain. We are the primary chain for many top brands, including Hasbro, Mattel, Funko, Sony Pictures. Topps did their MLB collection with us, and we just did a deal with NASCAR. So, we have a lot of the top brands. And I think, just in the interest of time, I think that probably covers everything that I have to say about Wax. Normally, that presentation takes about about 30 minutes or so. So if anybody wants to get the full presentation and the full spiel, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to schedule a one-on-one meeting.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. Personally, I'm really happy to have you on board at the BGA. For me, I was educated by the blockchain games through Wax, so it's really a pleasure to be able to count on Wax being a part of the BGA. So thank you very much for the presentations.
Yep, absolutely. Happy to be here.
So the next speaker I will be happy to let join the stage is William Fagan, the founder of Fight Legends. Happy to have you, William. The stage is yours. If you want to share your screen, ready.
Hi, happy to be here. That was a really great, quick, and concise Wax presentation. That got me thinking I probably need to have a meeting with you. We're building on Polygon, but we're pre-launch, so I'm going to have a meeting with you. I'll speak to you after all of this. I don't have a deck like that to present, so I'm going to show you guys my website and probably a quick video that's likely to lag a little bit. I'm just going to take you through our game, what we're building, a little bit of a vision around it, and that'll take up my time, I would imagine. So what we're building is, for lack of a more classy way of putting it, the Street Fighter of crypto, or the Street Fighter of the metaverse. Street Fighter has inspired our game more than any other. However, we have gleaned from classic and top current fight games to develop what we're building. So imagine a 2.5D Street Fighter style game, top graphics, but coming with a play-to-earn economy and all NFT assets, naturally. I'll just share a little video with you to give you an example of what we're building. And I wish we'd taken a video that didn't use the test room, but actually used the stage that we have in our test demo. But I'll grab that for you while I'm yapping anyway. Yeah, so that's a little snippet of our game. Bring up our speaking images as well. So top tier, esports ready, Street Fighter style fight game. Every fighter is an NFT asset. To add to the dimensions and depth of a classic fight game, we also have a trainer element, which is a character that allows you to buff your fighters. And while you're earning with your fighters, you're able to then stake them in your own gym that's also tokenized, an NFT gym. And your fighters are able to upgrade in levels while you're away from the keyboard. Each of our fighters also comes in unique rarities. So, you common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, which also comes with a sort of burning, sacrificing mechanism to encourage people to collect and sacrifice their way up to a legendary of each type of fighter. So really bringing in sort of RPG elements and collector elements into a traditional fight game, which is sort of a natural innovation when you look at the game elements that NFTs and play to earn tend to encourage. Fight games tend to be quite shallow, whether it's, if you look at mainstream fight games and, just Google any commentary, any downside of a fight game, what's negative that people say? And it's usually almost always the lack of depth, the lack of single player depth, the lack of player retention outside of the core community. And so we're bringing that element in ways that haven't actually been done before. And probably what's most exciting about our project is the team that's building it. So our animation director was the lead animator for Tekken 5, Tekken 4, Soul Calibur, and more recently other projects I'm not actually allowed to mention at this point, but we'll get to them in the next month or so. Our stage designer did stages for Street Fighter 5, so it really captures that environmental feel of Street Fighter 5 and the whole Street Fighter franchise, to be honest. And we've actually brought on board someone that I'll announce at a later BGA conference, who is the creator of one of the biggest fight games of all time. So coming on board as an advisor and an active participant in our studio. So it's very exciting what we're bringing. To sum it up, it's really just a top tier fight game with an exceptional play to earn economy gleaned from some of the best in the business currently, and all NFT assets. We have brought on board some superstars from combat sports. We have a former world champion, Shannon Briggs, on the team and in the game. We have Bob Sapp from The Longest Yard and NFL and Pride FC. We have Ross Levine, who's a world pro karate combat guy. And we have more down the pipeline that are coming in to really throw support from mainstream combat sports behind our game. Yeah, and I don't want to get too deep into it. I just wanted to give a bit of a summary, show off maybe a little bit of the art behind it. And yeah, we'll be here a lot more to participate a lot more and share as we go. So thank you very much.
Yes, this is true. We usually have a demo day where we give you the possibility to introduce the games and the gameplay of the game. So what I see, I really like what I see, and I will looking forward to starting playing the game. So thank you very much, William, for that presentation.
My pleasure.
So now I will let Alan from the fan project. And I know that we have so many comments from the fans. I can call the fans family, if I may. So yeah, Alan, feel free to join to start your presentation.
Hi guys. So we are creating a platform for gaming. So basically, this is for everyone. We are actually a game developer company and a Solana project. So we have two platforms. As of now, we are creating game for Pocket Gods and Parlay. So if you see, this is a casino because Parlay's project is casino. So this would be their platform. They will put all their games here. Everybody can come here and play. This is another platform that we are creating for us. So it would be a mixed platform for play to earn, gambling, not really gambling, but amusement probably. We could use the word amusement. So as of now, we have created this one. This one, this actually works, and this one we have created. So we have three more games on the pipeline. One for Pocket Gods, which is the same as William's project, Street Fighter, but that one has a PvP, PVC, and tournament type. Also, it's NFT based, so people can bet on the players. It will be launched on April. We have another farm simulation games that we are developing now that we would do an alpha test on probably end of March or first week of April, and another one, a roguelike game that we would release on April. So our idea is to create a central hub, like a central exchange for games. So most of the projects we learn doesn't have the technical capability to maintain games. They don't have this. If there's a bug, they cannot make it. They cannot debug it right away. So what we do is we create it for them, and then we would host it and just maintain the game, including the server. So what we do is ask for projects if they want. We could create them. We would maintain it for them. We would use our token, and we would build the swapping system for them. Everything else is a turnkey. So as of now, probably next week this will be fully functional. But this already works. So we will see. This one this one works or is working already. So what we are not this the one that is not connected here is a database, but it's done already. We're trying to do an audit for that one to secure the database for the players, because inside the database we will host the Solana Pay, the swapping mechanism for the Solana token, and all other tokens, because we plan to make this one as a multi-chain. So get from the Polygon. We could also host from the Ethereum. We could host from BSC or any other chains. But as of now, most of our clients or projects that are building with us are from Solana. Also, we have this game studio is called Alimango Studio, which is based in Germany. So those most of our developers are German, and we have those blockchain experts from all over the world. We have one French guy, one Chinese guy, one from Philippines, and one Indian.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Aaron, for that presentation. Really appreciate it, and welcome again to the BGA.
Yeah, thank you.
And so the next speaker will be Emilian Eschen, the CRO of Adikteev, co-founder also of Adikteev. I had the pleasure to meet him and in London. So, hi, Emilian. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Flavien. It was a pleasure as well. Cool dinner in London. Really nice moment. Thanks for that. Hey, I'm Emilian. So my company is not a blockchain game company. So I'm going to share my screen. Just a sec. Here we are. So we're not blockchain native at Adikteev. We're mobile native for sure. So our job, we're used to help gaming publisher re-engaging their audience, which means right now it's all that happened last year with iOS 14 especially, and all the troubles that mobile games were facing. They focus more on what we call re-engagement of their already acquired users. So that's basically what we do right now. So we have two main B2B products. So we don't have B2C products. I'm sorry, because it's really less exciting than what we've just have seen before. It's really focused on helping gaming companies with their marketing strategies. So we've got several solutions to do so. And the reason why we are here right now and really interested into the blockchain industry is that first we started working with crypto trading apps in the past, which was working really well, and then we started working with blockchain games as well on the mobile area. And what we see now with our clients that we're working with for years is really this trend, which is reinforcing a lot right now, from free to play to earn a lot. So the reason is that we want to help our clients going into the blockchain area, blockchain games. We want to help their users accessing it the easiest way possible. And we don't want to miss you guys. We don't want to miss the gaming publishers that are developing blockchain games, because at some point we know that mobile is going to take a largest area in your whole development strategy at some point. So it's not the case right now with the whole rules regarding iOS, Android, etc. But it's going to come in the future, and we want to help publishers continuing retaining their audience, making more with their games, segmenting their audience, re-engaging their audiences, and that's our job, and that's the reason why we partner with BGA right now. And we're serving game companies all around the world. We have offices in San Francisco, New York, Paris, and Singapore, based on the time zone. So that's who we are. If you want more information, you can ping me direct, and I give the floor back to Flavien.
Yeah, thank you very much, Emilian. I think it's gonna be very fun. We would like to develop a lot of panel based on first-party data, and I saw that you share one article, very useful article about that and that kind of strategy. So very happy to have you.
We started working with Upland. It was really interesting to see how it was growing, and how fast it was growing, to be honest. So we have interesting data points now. We have more like blockchain games working with us, and we try to provide as much data and information as we can to help the industry continue growing. So we'll see what we can do in the future.
Sure, sure. Thank you very much, Emilian, for that. And the next speakers to be able to speak about who is and with the activity behind it is Mustafa. Really a pleasure to have you, Mustafa. I'll let you the stage to introduce your activity.
Hi, it's my pleasure to be with you. And I'm the CEO of Hebys.io, which is an NFT search engine. And actually, we have been developing blockchain projects and solutions for 7 years. So we can say that we are one of the early adapters of the software ecosystem. And about 1 year ago, beside developing blockchain projects to our customers, we decided to have to be the Google of the NFTs. And now, as of now, I can easily say that we are one of the most successful search engines and aggregators of the NFT ecosystem. And actually, Habis is not just a search engine, but a suite of products which consist of the search engine, which is our flagship, and a search API which aims the B2B, the businesses and our partners who needs a bunch of content. And also we provide search analytics on NFTs. We have also a complementary feature, NFT marketplace, which is also multi-chain, and an NFT launchpad. So Habis is a platform on NFTs. What do we do on search engine part? As of now, we are integrated to 5 blockchains, which are the Ethereum, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Phantom, and Polygon. And the next one will be Solana, and I hope so. We should take the wax into pipeline to integrate. Let's talk later, David, for a solid plan to include also the wax chain. And we collect data from several data sources, including the chains, the APIs, market APIs, and games, metaverse projects. We directly integrate in both ways. So beside collecting data from our partners, also we can provide them lots of data. And as of now, we have 15 million NFTs already stored and indexed and ready for search. And as I said, our search API aims the B2B, business to business partners, which needs content when they launch their, let's say, marketplaces or any other NFT projects. So we can make them a frog jump to have a fast start, let's say. And our multi-chain NFT marketplace is also, as I said, a complementary marketplace. It's not our focus to be a marketplace, but still the users of the platform may gonna need a minting and listing functionality. So that's why we have a marketplace besides the search engine. And we have also a Habis token, which is the utility native token of the platform. It's not listed anywhere yet, and we hope in the Q1 of this year we will be generating the token, so it will be available on DEXs and JEXs. And also, since we are an aggregator of all kinds of NFTs and collections, anyone have a 360 degrees of any collection and NFTs, including on which marketplaces that specific NFT is listed. So you can jump over from our platform to, let's say, any OpenSea or Rarible. And after you buy an NFT on that specific marketplaces, you can come back and claim your Hebys token. So this is our go-to-market strategy for the user acquisition, which we name it as the search to earn mechanism. And if you will buy an NFT, you can just visit Hebys, search for it, and then go. You will go whenever you want, and then you can claim your Hebys token. And what our objectives are to become the first landing point for collectors, creators, and anyone who is related to NFTs. And we want to make Hebys a habit, just like Google do. I know we had the Google's first version, which is almost 25 years ago, but it's one step to start off. And what are the advantages we offer? When you want to find a collection on NFT, you have to search on a distributed platforms. It could be chains, blog explorers, marketplaces, but in Hebys platform, you can find anything you want. At least, as I said, we have the 5 chain already in and 15 million NFTs. So we will make it expand to other chains in the following months. We hope so. And let me just skip what we have done so far. We have a legal entity in the US. We have an office in Washington, D.C. We have a ready to deploy an MVP, search engine MVP, fully functional. A fully functional marketplace is ready. We open source our smart contracts so anyone can benefit it. And the other thing is already said about the blockchains and NFTs. And our roadmap is here. We are in the Q1. We are in the private round right now. We will be making the IDO. I hope so. The market will rise up so we can benefit it more. We have a distributed team all over the world as expected from a crypto project. And that's it. Thank you very much. If you have anything to ask, please let me know.
Great, thank you very much, Mustafa, for that presentation. So, if I am able to sum up that live, in conclusion, 5 great presentations from you and 2 business opportunities for Wax with Fight Legends and Hebys. So that's great. Kind of a wishful live. Thank you very much for attending the live, guys. The next one will be our demo day on Friday, so make sure to be there on that time. So it will be a pleasure to have you guys on that presentation. Thank you very much for your work and see you very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and see you next event. Thank you.
Bye. See ya.